Let's go.
Hold on, Addy. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed. I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised. You'll want your helmet on.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
Yet? That means I will be going there later.
The tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's processors?
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Addie.
There's always a lighthouse. Name a time when there wasn't a lighthouse.
What happened here?
More rioting?
No, it smashed into it. Not out.
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Addy.
Okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice dam would only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Great.
On one condition.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
Whoa, hang on. No, Addy.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire. My words live within the vessel in which you stand now. They reverberate through the very walls of the enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your place at my side.
Is it forced? Can't I just use this path?
This door leads out into the storm?
To your certain demise, yes.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm?
It's an important decision, to be sure.
Not really. Stick with the dude who's who's like me or no one else. Or, I don't know, go out in the storm. I'm taking
You must not do this, Addie.
Storm.
In taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity. Would you deny them my guidance and protection?
Yes.
This is what can happen when you make ultimatums.
You and your ilk were distracting Addie from her true purpose.
We are providing Addie with a variety of perspectives.
Anyone that's like, I'm in charge, follow me or fail, or follow me or die. Anyone that gives an ultimatum at all, that's a no, dude. That's a no. It's a hard no. Come on. Come on, Addie. Oh, do I get Alan back? Because I'm going out into the storm?
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Okay. Alan! Call Alan!
The storm is...
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Addie,
Alan?
where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Addie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan!
She's assuming that it's Control, but Control wasn't online when we lost contact. He's being blocked by logic. Yeah, the storm ain't that bad. It's pretty chill. No creatures on the moon of Jupiter. Right when I said that, I heard noises and I was like, oh shit. It's fine. Again, be nice if I could run. You know, running raises your body temperature. So, if I could run, I would be staying warmer. Longer.
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe.
And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Addie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
I don't like heights, and I suck at the balancing minigame. I fall down almost every time. So I'm gonna take the path of, you know, chillness. Just because it's fast, like, it's the journey, my dudes. Yes, it'll make Pal upset, but it's fine.
I'm not doing the high wire act in this storm.
Oh man.
How do you know where this is headed?
I don't, but it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
Good job, Mom. Oh, it's kicking into some music here. Some, sentimental music, so we'll up it a bit.
It's certainly more sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure.
Still a little low, so we'll up it to, I guess, the max. And it stops. Oh, good thing I took the path here.
This looks like an old colonial language.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to grace is love. You know, we don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. And I can thank human decisions for that.
I mean, that's both of those are true. AI makes bad decisions, people make bad decisions. AI makes bad decisions because people make bad decisions. It's just the way it is, man. Sucks. That's just life. Oh, more. See, would I have gotten this from taking the high road?
This is Martian.
What does it say?
It says, let her rest.
As in leave her alone?
People wanted her to go away?
Or didn't want her disturbed.
It's a reverse Ultron situation. She took in all the knowledge, all the complaints of everyone. And she can't solve their problems, like the woman who came to say, hey, bring someone back from the dead. She can't do that. Hey, because she doesn't really grant wishes. They think she's some magical entity. But she's just an AI. She's just a computer program that somehow gained enough sentience to feel real. She auto turns it off, so I'll just leave it on.
Were these to honor Grace, I wonder?
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see. Vanity at its most basic.
Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long. And you weren't familiar with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself.
I had to sneeze, so I muted it, but it was fine. They were all talking. I thought at first it's one of those, like a grave thing, where you build a little cairn. Cairn? Cairn? A little thing when people...
Hey, do you think I've been activated before? And hung out with other explorers? And did cool stuff with them? But now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah. So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was, an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay, Mom.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
It was me. I'm that pilot. Sorry. Just... they're common tropes. So, apologies that I guessed it. I don't know for sure if I've guessed it, but it feels like, yes, I caused the death of my family. And that's why I'm here at Grace, because I'm going to make another selfish wish of something. That was my original intention. But along the way, I realize I can't do that. Can't do that. That seemed a bit unnecessary. She could have just climbed up without it. She could just put a step there and then climb up, but she's gonna jump. It's just the way she's doing it looks like her foot is made to push back off of it, not made to push up. But she's also an expert. She knows what she's doing. Oh, this is the other path.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse. So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
I didn't want to limit my options.
She realizes she would have been gone too, right? I don't know how I would have gotten over. I guess I would just make a leap of faith. Sorry, I thought something popped up like words, meaning I can interact with something.
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We could see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Addie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
I'm gonna walk the path. I don't care about you. You're a robot who treats me like garbage. Also, this path isn't that... like, what is the ladder?
Dead end.
The ladder was just for convenience? Maybe a dead end. It's most likely.
There's the top of the ladder. Not gonna make that jump.
So you don't want to mess with the computer thingy?
I was just hoping there was another way.
You could always throw stuff at it. Maybe shake it loose.
Might be worth a try.
I could use my brain, or I could throw something at it. I could throw a rock.
All right, pal, I'll give it a shot. See what happens.
You're really going to resort to rock throwing?
Ice throwing, actually.
I see the latch is holding the ladder. I'm gonna try to knock them loose.
It's more fun. Oh, I didn't realize it was okay. Obviously, it's gonna have some drop. Why am I not grabbing a rock? Why is she grabbing snow?
Nice shot.
Ah, didn't release all the way.
Looks like there's another set of latches to take out further down. We'll need a better angle.
Yeah, why would I not do this option?
Round two.
Come on.
Nailed it.
And we have a way up.
And we upset logic. That's a 2-for-1, dude. Oh.
So, you preferred rock throwing to intellectual challenge?
I just thought there might be a better way up. Do we have to analyze all of my decisions?
Meaningful challenge comes in all forms. Mental and physical activities provide unique rewards, but all have the potential to be satisfying.
Ha! You satisfied with that logic?
I suppose I'm never completely satisfied, which makes me exceedingly useful.
Okay. I guess that checks out.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
That's convenient. For once.
Okay, well, guess we end that there, because I'm gonna assume that the lighthouse is its own thing.